Hey, what's up, fam? Got your boy DVA here, break down the Rocket Mortgage here at Detroit Country Club. I want to start off with looking at Bennett's brief breakdown here. So, Detroit Golf Club is par 72, 7,300 yards on bent grass slash POA greens. Tree outline course, but it doesn't really matter. We saw Bryson just destroy this thing last year, just smashing it over all the trees. So, um, I'm not worried about missing fairways. As you see Bennett here, they're wide, makes them very easy to hit. But the rough 4 inches, that's a little bit long. Sounds like it's been pretty saturated this week as well. So some wet conditions rolling into this tournament. So that really plays into Bryson's favor even further as he's just going to smash it out there. So some stats to look at: strokes gained approach, putting, tee to green, around the green, and birdie or better. So let's go over to the hub here. Study hub, that is. Sickos. And what I wanted to do today is I wanted to go into some study hub stuff. This is going to be a birdie fest. We saw minus like 23 win this last year, so I'm expecting some low scores again. So let's start filtering out the bums. So I want you to have at least 20% birdie rate over the last 6 weeks. And I want you to be hitting greens. So let's filter this out. Hitting 55% of your greens at the same time. And bogeys are really going to hurt this week. So let's get guys who are avoiding those bogeys. Let's just put 50%. Let's sort this again by birdies. So who we got here? Bryson, Kokrak, Breed, Webb, Kazire, Tringali, Homa, M, Hideki, the boy, Mav McNeely in there as well. So this is sorted by guys who are just smashing birdies here and avoiding bogeys. Now, I think off the tee is going to be important this week as well. So I want guys who are positive off the tee. So let's filter that out. We want guys who are good on approach. All right. So Bryson's still at the top there. Let's just filter this by salary on DK. So what's our pool like? Looking like? Okay. Okay. I like this. So guys who are positive on the season, 2021 season on off the tee approach, who are hitting over 55% of the greens, avoiding 55% of bogeys, and hitting over 20% birdie success rate. Comes down into this pool: Bryson, Reed, Webb, Decky, Zalatoris, Kokrak, Im, Keegan, Homa, Glover, Sepp Straka, Lonto, Chris Kirk, The Gimmer, Piercy, Shank, Hahn, and Tyler Cucumber McCumber. Interesting. So let's look at some of their event history. It's only been played here twice. We see Straka has an 8th and 11th. What's he priced at? He's 7,700. I like that. Coming off a 10th place finish. He's a positive putter. So I think Straka's looking like a good pick. Sungjae's made the cut twice. Nothing really great though per Sungjae standards here. Keegan made it last year. Hideki a couple top 20s, coming off at 26th. It's just if this turns into a birdie fest, you need that putter working, and you know that hurts Hideki quite a bit. But above him, Webb, 8th place last year. Totally opposite style to Bryson player, as he doesn't smash it or anything, but his approach game is just so sick, gaining 0.5 strokes on the season so far, which is third, fourth best. So I like Webb here. I wonder what his ownership's looking like so far, actually. 10%. That's interesting. Quite like that. Reed missed the cut here last year, but came fifth the year before. He's on a good stretch right now. We can see as well. And then Brayson, aforementioned, won it here last year. He's just been smashing it this year as well. On tour, he has the best driving distance. Couple others for driving distance, which aren't on the list, but that I have some interest in here. We'll toss it over to the FC. Couple other guys. Woodland, he's pretty long out there too. Higo's like the exact same as a Bryson. He's like a European Bryson, pretty much, and he won a few weeks ago. Then the U.S. Open missed the cut. I'll give him a pass there. Missed the cut at Traveler, so let's get a bounce back week for Higo. Let's look at what the projections here are looking at. So I've got this raw settings, 23% on Bryson, so I like that. He's in that pool we made on the hub as well. Same with Webb coming up there. Jason Day getting some love. Man, he just fell apart on Sunday last. Actually, you know what? 70-70. I felt like he did worse than that, but he was grabbing his back a bunch. I don't know. That's just a Jason Day pick for you. Projections seem to like him. Grillo, good ball striker. Again, it comes to putting contest, he's not going to be up there, but ball striker should make the weekend without problem. Tringali, did Tringali make this? No, but I do like Tringali. I think he's a good play. Siwoo coming back. He had that miscut last week, didn't he? Yeah, that was gross. Todd. You guys know I like me some Brendan Todd. HV3 ball striker. Seeing if any of the guys in that pool are making it in here. Lonto's in there, wasn't he? Yeah. So Lonto's in there. And the projections like him quite a bit as well. Because he was in that pool until I started filtering it a bit tighter. So yeah, projections aren't really on him. Matt Jones has had overall a good year. You know, top 30 or MC 7,300. I mean, it's hard to really hate on that too much. Cam Davis, I like me some Cam Davis this week. He smashes the ball. He also isn't. What was it? He's top 25 in the field on approach. So for 7,200, who has his approach game going as well, I quite like that. Another kind of Bryson mold. CH3, that's interesting. Getting 15% there. When was the last time we saw CH3 out? Yeah, meh. Doug Gim, he made our pool and projections like him as well. So that's putting Gim back fairly in play. So he's gaining off the tee approach around the green, losing on the greens. But he's still positive strokes gain total, smashing 65% of the greens and avoiding almost same amount of bogeys with a 22% birdie clip. So that's pretty nice. I like that. Damon, he'll pop. He just pops off. And it's out of like nowhere. So he's kind of a guy you almost have to play every week. It's interesting. Let's look at some of Bennett's course models. So we got Joaquin, the Dream, Neiman tied with Hideki, and Bryson just behind from a correlate course standpoint. Jason Day coming up there again. We saw Keegan. I do like Keegan this week. Tringali's making it again. Some Stanley loves, some Reed. So a lot of guys that were making our pool filtering out in the hub, we're seeing on a good course correlated model as well. So that's nice to see. Now there's not going to be a whole ton of strokes gain stats over Detroit Country Club, just because they've only played here twice. So I'm not really looking at this too much, but it's nice to see if the guys have played it twice and they're gaining like a Doc Redman. That's nice to see. And Doug's been playing actually pretty well lately. Except Straka. Okay, so that name keeps we seeing. Tringali we keep seeing. Hideki we keep seeing. Kisner started turned it on of late. Played well here. He can putt. Some Chris Kirk action down there, so that's interesting. Important stats. What's Bennett called out? So approach, putting, tee green, round the green, birdie average, final ranking. So pretty much I would go back. Those same filters that I put in there all correlate with what Bennett's looking at the same time too. So that gives you a solid little pool there with some upside. If you want to open it up a little bit more, then you can do that. I just wanted to give you guys a tight pool there. See if we've got some trending guys here. So Reed and Ducky, we keep seeing kind of the same names here. So some more Stanley, Doc Redman, Neiman, all these guys over the last, I believe it's 4 weeks, are gaining strokes total. So that's what we really like to see. Like Will Zalatoris, for example, perfect example. So he was on a downward trend, but he's trending back up here. So after past 4 months compared to 4 weeks, we see him on the up curve. So like seeing that as well. Now, next thing, I've got all these things loaded in here. Bennett's Pool, I've got that loaded up as well. Let's see who's same names again: Bryson, Neiman, Core, Risers, Bryson, Neiman, Decky, M, Higo. I love that play, Bennett. That's sick. Yeah, I think Higo's like an amazing SE play this week. I really like that 10% ownership it's looking like right now. Bryson's gonna Ooh, priced up and chalky. Interesting. I mean, it's kind of him and then the rest of the field, in my opinion. But Doc Redman again, Lucas Glover. That's pretty decent price with him. I'd rather pay 78 probably for Glover than HV3 to be honest. Kokrak making the risers list and Tringali. Tringali we're seeing a bunch of. Kokrak we're seeing a bunch of. Kokrak's actually like a pretty dang good putter too. Like he is top 4 putter not green specific over the past 24 rounds. So a guy who can smash it out there and putt, love that for this week. That's wicked. Looks like some cash plays, more or less the same guys we're looking at. Actually, you can all see his MME pool. Who's he got for value? Sned, Straka, boom, Straka. He's in our filtered pool. Liking Straka more and more. It's interesting. Stanley, Lonto's in our pool. Pat Perez. Pat Perez, since the Masters, is top 25 strokes gained total. Yeah, he missed the cut last week, but little bounce back from Patty. I can see that happening. Interesting. Quite a few value plays he's put out this week. See if there's anything for MME that pops out. Yes, Woodland. Like that. I think Woodland. It's maybe not all there yet, but I think this is a good spot. He's classier than a lot of guys in this field. And he's long too, so I really like that. Todd, Mav, and Goose. That's a nice little pool bet is put together. Cam Davis, yes, love that. Hank Lebioda, the dark horse pick of the week. Hank Lebioda. This guy, look at this stretch. No wonder he's making the dark horse. You guys see what happened the last dark horse pick? Harris English picked him dark horse week 1. Week 2 picked him dark horse. Didn't pick him as a dark horse because he wasn't a dark horse anymore. And the guy wins. I'm not saying Lebioda's going to win, but damn, that's a good stretch for 7,200. Nice pick. Bryce Garnett, yeah, we played him quite a bit. Whaley back in play, coming off back-to-back missed cuts. Let's see if he can get his form back going there. Sloan. I was looking at Sloan, actually. I don't mind Sloan. I forget why I liked him, but if I clear all these filters quick. What's he looking like? So he's made the cut and came 21st here. Missed it last year. Coming off a missed cut. Made 3 cuts prior to. He's field average off the tee. I'd say the same for approach around the green. He's pretty much just an average tour player, but he's been smashing greens, avoiding bogeys, and over that 20% birdie clip. So I like that for Roger Sloan. Nice pick there, Bennett as well. And then James Hahn. Okay, well, he's right here. He has not had a good stretch and missed the cut here last year. But he's hitting the rest of these stats. Positive off the tee, approach, around the green, positive putter. Nice. Almost zero point 0.5 strokes gained total on the year. He probably just didn't make the previous list because he's just short of that 60% number here, but he's got a high birdie clip as well. So interesting. I like it. I like it. I think that's what I've got for today, though, fam. Hope you like this little solo breakdown, using the hub a bit more. Try and incorporate that a bit more with you guys. You've kind of seen what we do for breaking out projections and ratings. So, any further questions, hit me up in Discord, and good luck with some green screens this week. Talk to you.